Hi, beautiful collective, and welcome to your general reading. So today we're going to see what is coming towards you, family, lover, friend, or foe. Please remember the energies in the readings can go vice versa, okay? So only take what resonates. Feel free to switch agendas, switch your roles, do what you got to do, and leave the rest. If any of you would like to book a personal reading, to purchase anything, or to make a donation to the channel, all info is in the description box down below, okay? So your overall energy we have today is I am powerful, okay? So I just got so much energy from this this card. I feel like you have no idea, because this is a card, right? Of course it's artwork. Sorry guys, you know how it is with my allergies. Okay, 1 second. My nose ring is like always twisted. This always happens when I'm on camera as well. Like when I'm not on camera, I don't really be fidgeting like this, so I just find it strange. Okay, here we go. So this is an image. Now, she's not aware of how powerful she is because she's, it's just a picture. It's just an image. And they say you can't see the picture while you're in the frame. So I feel like this is your energy. I feel like like, okay, I know I'm powerful. Like, I know I'm powerful. But you have no idea how your energy affects other people. I feel like you spend a lot of your time very confused by people's behavior, because maybe you observe people and it kind of, you're just like, okay, well, I've been observing you for a while, so yeah, I know that you're going to be my kind of person or such and such. But then when you approach someone, when you speak to someone, like when they're around you, they act completely different, and you're just like, okay, what's going on? Or you may find that like people are very like, I call it the Jekyll and Hyde syndrome, where people are very up, down, in, out. 1 minute people love you, the next minute they hate you. You may find as well that you just get like harassed by a lot of people, but it's like, it's either one extreme to the next. It's either you're harassed in like a everyone's all over you type of way, or you're harassed where everybody hates you, and you're just like, I don't really understand. So this goes back to the reading I done before, which was you are an enigma to the weak and a miracle to the wise. You are really powerful, like as in you have so much strength, okay, that you have no idea how your energy, the frequencies that you give off, literally disarms people. It literally like you alter people's behavior. You alter the way people behave. That sounds better. You alter the way people behave, okay? So you make people feel uncomfortable. You make people feel nervous. You make people start to sweat. You make people chat shit. You make people make no sense. And I feel like people keep trying to make it seem like you're the one that doesn't make any sense, because they can't work out what you are. And I think what it is when you hold so much power, right? So you could be like a Leo, you could have significant Leo placements. I feel like you could also have good karma. I feel like you are literally the light. You are like the sun. And you can't look at the sun for too long because it blinds you. I feel like a lot of people around you are the shadow element, okay? Or they have heavy shadows. They have heavy shadow sides. I feel like you don't have a shadow side, and that is why you're so powerful. Because you may find every time you speak to someone, they're always talking about your power, you're this, you're that. You're just like, I don't understand. Or people are afraid of you, or they're afraid to look at you or approach you or confront you, because people destroy what they are afraid of. And the thing about you is that because you carry so much power, but you're so frightening and you're so threatening, you're just like, is everybody fucking insane? Like, why is everyone always attacking me? Or why is this, why is that, what's going on? Because people are aware that you're powerful, but you're not doing anything. You're not doing anything wrong. So they're trying to work out, how do you have all this power, but like you're not using it to your advantage, or you're not abusing your power? Because the people that are around you, they abuse their power, the little power that they have. Because I feel like you have the power of like 1,000 men. Man or woman watching this, doesn't matter. So people around you, they abuse their power, but you don't. But your power exceeds theirs. So in their mind, they're like, okay, well, you've got more power than me, and I know what I do when when I'm power hungry or whatnot. So what the fuck are you capable of? But at the same time, you're so nice to people, you're so loving, you're so caring. Even when people do try to destroy you, you know, even when people do act crazy, you're still, it hasn't like, you haven't become a monster basically, and you're not vengeful. So that's very confusing. So I feel like you make people feel nervous because they're just like, okay, at any point, like, collective is going to attack me. At any point, collective is going to do this because you got so much power. Someone's like, what are you trying to do with all of that? But I feel like it's just hit you. Like, you're just like, oh, that's why I'm so powerful, because I don't have a shadow side. Because I think you're realizing that, like, everybody around you, they do things excessively, okay? They carry a lot of guilt, a lot of burdens, a lot of stress, and you don't. And you're just like, well, why? It's not that you're not a sociopath, because I know sociopaths, they don't feel guilt, remorse, whatnot, but sociopaths, like, the difference between a sociopath and a psychopath is a sociopath knows what they're doing is wrong, but they do it anyway. A psychopath doesn't, like, they don't have any, like, you know, they don't understand boundaries or like morality. Like, in their mind, like, you know, if I want to eat people, this is a normal thing. Like, hi guys, this person tastes brilliant. Like, you know, a psychopath is not, it doesn't register to them that, like, that shit is not normal or it's bad. A sociopath is sadistic, so they get pleasure in doing bad things. But they can also feel guilt. They can't feel guilt, but they can feel shame. I know that sociopaths are capable of feeling shame, but it's like mainly when they get caught. But they're not guilty because they can do things and not feel no type of way about it. Okay? So, but you're not like that. Like, so you're not a sociopath because you don't do bad things and not feel shit, or it's not like you don't have any regard for human life. You actually are compassionate, you are caring, but the reason why you don't harbor guilt or you don't have so much shadow work to do or so much healing to do is because you are just naturally pure. You are the light that feeds everyone. You are the healer. So this is why you attract toxic people, or this is why when you're around people and you're trying to get to know them, you're just like people are always, because I feel like, how can I say this? Sorry guys, let me just gather my thoughts real quick. I think because we're in Gemini season, I'm like, okay, let me just gather my thoughts. What it is that people, a shadow side is basically like a person's, obviously it's a person's dark side, but it's a person's weakness, okay? You don't have weakness. People are trying to find out what your shadow side is so that they can find out what your weakness is so that they can destroy you. You don't have one. So like I said, somebody could have significant Leo placements here because Leo is the strength. Someone cannot attack you, whether it's spiritual attacks, mental attacks, physical attacks. You know, your mind is so fucking powerful as fuck. Okay, I'm getting Leo, Pisces, and Virgo placements in particular, okay? Also, it could be Libra. Somebody is trying to figure out how they can, but, you know, Libra is different because, you know, Libra is both dark and light. But again, if you're a balanced Libra, you're balanced. So you are one with oneself, whereas most people, they're not one with oneself. So they're trying to figure out what is your shadow side so that I can destroy you, or so that I can manipulate you, or so that I can control you. You don't have one. So because you don't have a shadow side, it basically means that you are genuinely a decent person. You are truly somebody of light. You are truly somebody who is here to heal. You are truly a powerful person that's here to do good with the powers that you have. And I feel like that makes people feel some type of way because they're afraid of you and they project onto you. They're like, okay, well, how can I say this? It goes back to the Gemini reading I done the other day. It's like people hate you, but they feel guilty about it because you're not actually doing anything wrong. But I feel like the hate actually comes from the fact that you have so much power and they want it, or they want access to it, and because you're not actually doing anything bad with it. Like, you're not. So it's like someone is looking for a reason to hate you. They're looking for a reason to attack you. But when they sit down and they think about it, they're like, okay, collective actually hasn't done anything to me. They're a good person. They do good things. So why do they bother me so much? Because you have something that they can't have access to, because they have to do shadow work, because they have to deal with their inner demons. I feel like you, because you know they say everyone has a shadow side. I genuinely feel like you don't. I feel like you don't have a shadow side. Not to say that you don't make mistakes or you don't do things, but I feel like you're able to learn from something and say, okay, I'm not going to repeat that lesson, and kind of move on. You know what I mean? Or you like, you could go through the worst thing in the world. The next day you'll come out looking fine as fuck, walking around like nothing's bothered you. And so people can misconstrue that as like, you know, maybe you're like heartless or you're hateful or you're like a sociopath, and you're just like, no, it's just that like, I'm not weak. You know what I mean? If you went through what I went through, you'll be a sociopath or a psychopath and not give a fuck and want to kill everyone and hate on everyone. You would want to destroy, or it would affect you mentally. It doesn't affect me because you're balanced. So yeah, so like I said, for some of you, you could have significant Libra placements. It doesn't matter it does matter what placements you have, because then it makes sense. Because I feel like you're trying to make sense of yourself. You're trying to make sense. So some of you could be like a Virgo stellium. Virgo is like the holy grail. Virgo is the ghost. You could be a Pisces. They're the subconscious. They are not a physical thing. Okay, I mean, technically, you know, if we're going through the zodiac sign, technically Pisces are the fish. But, you know, if we're talking about like what they represent, the subconscious mind. But Libra in the zodiac is the only zodiac that is an object. It's the scales. So I feel like that's what it is. Somebody's trying to fuck with you, but it's like, but I'm not like you. Like literally, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, I am not like you. But there's no need to be afraid. So I feel like it's almost like you're realizing you're literally like, because, you know, the divinity is God. It's a godlike presence. It's to me, it's God and divine and angel and alien is all the same thing. It's another word for saying the same thing. I feel like you are realizing I am a God, because people fear me, but yet they pray for me. They need my energy. They need my because I feel like your energy does affect people. I feel like when you come into people's lives, things change for the better, regardless of whether they want to admit that to you or not. But people don't want to give you your credit. They don't want to give you your props. They don't want to, you know, let you know that, like, you know what? The reason as to why I attack you is because I wish I carried the power that you carry. Because people are trying to put you in like a bad, you know, people are trying to paint you out like a bad character, but you're not. And I also feel like you're very honest, and that's what people are not used to as well. So sometimes, like, you know, when you're honest, you can be quite, you know, you can come across as quite brutal. So that someone will use that, like a brutal response that you have given someone. Someone will use that as like an excuse to say, oh, you're a bitch or you're a bad person. No, I'm just honest. I'm just not going to lie to you. Like your man does, like your friend does, like your girl does. Okay. Everybody lies to you. I don't. So, I mean, being honest, that makes you an even better person. So I feel like you are genuinely righteous. Okay? And that's why you have so much power. You are the light. This is why people act crazy around you. Because your light brings their shadow side out. You need light in order to create a shadow. So when you come around, people's shadows are shown. And maybe as well, because, you know, I just had an epiphany now. Maybe as well, that's why people are also afraid of you, because they know that you can see their shadow, and they're afraid that you're going to try to destroy them. Because, you know, when you see what people really are, you're just like, rare, like, is that what type of creature you are? Okay. But like, because you have awareness, you are source. It's like you understand that people are different things. They're different species. They're different spiritual beings. So you're not going to like try and destroy someone for being a demon, because like, I already knew you were a demon. You do know I'm not from this planet, right? I came down here for a reason. So I already saw who everybody was. I already knew who I was going to encounter. Some of you as well, you could have significant Aquarius placements. You could have Aquarius in your 7th house. You know, you rule the future of relationships. So that's what it is. I feel like you're so old that you seem new, and that's why people can't relate to you, because you're very, very ancient. It's like you're an ancient soul, but it's like you may look very young, or you just don't look very ancient, or maybe because like you don't mix with everyone, you don't understand like you know, you can't chime in with like mediocre stuff because you're on a different frequency altogether. So some people may be like, okay, well, you're dumb, or how do you not know this, or how do you not know that? And you're just like, how do you not know yourself? Like, you know what I mean? I feel like you know thyself, but other people, they don't. So my hair is like really like, I just don't know what to do with it these days. Like, come on now. Okay. Yeah, but let's pull some cards, guys. Let's pull some cards. I'm gonna start fidgeting, okay? But that's what it is. That's how I feel like you make people feel. I feel like you make people fidget. So you may be fidgeting. It's like if you're a reader, right? If people who watch you are envious of you, you start fidgeting because you make them fidget. So they're projecting their energy onto you. So you're like, why is it every time I'm on camera I feel uncomfortable? Because whoever's watching you, they feel uncomfortable. But they're still watching you though, because you got the light, you got the healing energy, you got the source, you got the messages, you are the diviner. You know what I mean? It is what it is. All right, so let's pull some cards, darling. I feel like this is going to be a long one. It's going to be a long one, darling. Oh, sorry. My eyes are like so red because of my hay fever. Like, I don't smoke, guys. Because you know, like when your eyes are thin and someone's like, oh, do you smoke? It's like, why are you asking me that? Do I look like I smoke? Like, yeah. Like, oh, okay. Like, I do, innit? But I don't. It's my hay fever. I keep forgetting to put my eye drops in. All right, let's see. Love offers coming in. Beautiful energy. And then we have hello. Okay. So this card talks about communication. So somebody wants to communicate with you. Okay, they want to tell you that they love you, or somebody may want to ask you out for a drink on a date, okay? Also, there could be a lot of people telling you how much they love you. Yeah, because you have a lot of, like I said, you are a decent person. You are full of love and light. Literally, you know, like when you hear readers or people say that, like, oh, love and light, love and light. But half of the bitches that be saying that, they ain't full of love and light. They're full of darkness. They're full of deceit, okay? I was going to say a whole bunch, but let me just not. Let me just, you know what I mean? They already know what they're full of. They're full of shit is what they're full of. You're not. You're full of pleasure. Other people are full of poison. Okay? But it's like, this is what it is. You're a lovable person. And it's like, you know, it cannot be denied. I'm also getting the power of love here. Okay, this could be a new person that you're meeting as well. Okay, or it could have been someone that you blocked. Okay? But you're getting a lot of love offers because you are. So I feel like your power is being proven. Your innocence is being proven. You are just being proven. Okay. And that's it. So I feel like you expect people to start being nice to you or to start being more loving. Because I feel like people realize that they need you. They need your energy. You know what I mean? Because you're a sweetheart. I'm telling you. Could be dealing with a water sign. That's the Queen of Cups energy. So I just said that. Expect people to be nice and sweet to you. Okay? I also feel like somebody loves how much power you have. So, you know, like when you're, like I said, when you're very powerful, you deal with a lot of hate. In this case, somebody really loves you for all the power that you have. I feel like someone loves the fact that you have power. You have so much power, but you have control over your power. You don't let your power dictate you. You know what I mean? You don't let it consume you. And it's like, yeah, I could fuck everything up right now, but I'm just not going to because I am self-aware. Like, I understand that that's not a good decision. I understand that every action causes a reaction. There's always going to be a consequence. Okay? You understand that, you know, the love frequency is the best frequency. It's the strongest frequency. That's why most people are afraid of love. So you could also be thinking, why are people afraid of me? Because you are love itself. That's why. Have you ever heard when people are like, oh, I'm afraid of love? It's like, how are you afraid of, like, beauty, pleasure, like, kindness, sweetness, compassion, someone who's reliable? Like, how is that scary? That's why. Jealousy and envy. What did I say? What did I say? You can't have love without hate, darling. What is underneath that gift? What do we have? Single, sexy, and successful. Priestess, I told you some of you could be readers and we have real love, because I told you, you are real authentic love. You are self-aware. That's what the High Priestess is, somebody who is self-aware. So when you're self-aware, you don't do dumb shit because you know better, therefore you do better. Someone hates that. This is why I told you, some of you could be single, very successful, very sexy, or if you're in a relationship, you're independent. So your partner doesn't fucking control you. Your partner allows you to embrace yourself. You know what I mean? Your partner is not intimidated by your power. Or maybe they are, because this is at the bottom of the deck. Jealousy and envy with the gift. So somebody's jealous of your gift, of your power. Because you are a genuine person. And like I said, you don't have a shadow side. And that's just facts. And I said that you alter people's behavior. So you make people feel some type of way. Like somebody could say they love you, but they act like they hate you. Or someone could say they hate you, but they act like they love you. Something just not making no kind of sense. Someone's jealous. Now, for some of you, you could be receiving a love offer and someone's jealous about that. Or somebody could be jealous of your love interest. But I just feel like that's why people are jealous, because you're a sweetheart. Like, I swear to God, like, someone could be mad at you and you're just like, hi, okay, well, you know what, would you like a drink? Or do you want me to do anything for you? Or you say something sweet, or you don't meet someone with the same energy. Like, someone wants you to cuss them out so bad. Somebody wants you, even if you do respond to someone, I feel like you know how to articulate yourself in a very formal way. Formal, sweet, and understanding, and logical. Like, I feel like people expect you to cuss them out, and you're just like, no, when I say I'm gonna cuss you out, it's not like I'm gonna say, oh, you fucking bitch, you hoe, you this. Like, I feel like you don't behave like that. You don't carry on like that. And that's why someone is even more mad, because it's like, oh, I thought you were gonna, like, you're just like, no, like, I'm not an idiot. I'm not a lowlife. I'm not ghetto, so I'm not gonna cuss you out like that. I'm just gonna tell you a few home truths in a very nice way. So I feel like you're very logical and you're very understanding. So it's hard for someone to like beef with you, basically. Because even when they beef with you, you're still nice, you're still polite, and they're not expecting that. Sorry, I have to sort my cards out. They're not expecting that. They're just like, why the fuck are you being so nice when I'm being mean to you? Because I know you want me to be mean to you. Self-aware, darling. Okay. Let's clarify the love offer. Like I said, because you're balanced. We have the Afro Puffs, balance, choices, and pathway. You make the right decisions. You understand that love is power. Okay, the sweetheart fell on the floor. I'm going to pick that up. But you understand that love is power. Sorry, 1 second. Let me see if I can. Oh, I can't even get to it. Oh, because it's going to annoy me. Okay. Oh, good Lord. Oh. I hate like moving around. It just like, you know what I mean? It fucks up the balance. Fucks up my balance, man. Okay, but yeah. You understand that love is power. Okay? So yeah, going back to the Virgo reading, killing them with kindness. So I feel like that's what you're doing. You're killing people because you're so kind. It's like, oh, I really wanted you to be a bitch, but you're really not. And you're just like, no, darling, you are the bitch. We have the redhead. It says feisty, sexy, and passionate. Yeah. You're so sexy as well. Now, just what makes people even more mad. Because I feel like people always have a bone to pick with sexy people. Because they expect sexy people to just be like ratchet. And it's just like, well, actually, you're not. You're actually really sweet and shy. It's like, yeah. Why did you think that? So for some of you, maybe you perform or people see you at work or they see you around people. So you can come across very feisty, but you're an actual sweetheart. It's like, that's work, darling, or that's like performance, or that's me on stage, or that's not my way of life. Like, you know. Yeah, we have the braid out. It says freedom. No, it doesn't. Well, yes, it does. But it says results, freedom, and transformative. Yeah. You know how to transform and change. You know how to do. And like I said, you're changing the way that people approach you. I feel like you're free, because that's what divinity is. It's like freedom. It's like not being attached to things. But like I said, it's not the same way like I'm not attached to anyone, so fuck you. Like, it's not like that. It's not sociopathic. It's more like you're not attached to the outcome of things. So for example, if you, like, say I was going to message someone and there's like a 50% chance they're going to reply, a 50% chance they're not. Okay. And then if they do reply, it's going to be a good reply or it's going to be a bad reply. Either way, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. I'm not attached to the response. I'm not attached going like, okay, I'm going to message this person. I want it to go my way, because I'm not in control of anyone. However, if I wanted to control the response, I could. Those are the people that like to strategize. So I feel like you're dealing with people like that. They strategize, and then when it doesn't work, they get angry or they get jealous, because it's like, yeah, you're trying to play me, or you're trying to strategize how you're going to talk to me because you overanalyze everything. Well, every human acts like this, and so therefore this is the response I'm most likely going to get. But bitch, you're not dealing with a human. Like, why is that not registering? You know what I mean? So someone can't work you out because they're dealing with a spiritual being from a completely different dimension. Okay. Yeah, we have the deep conditioner. It says TLC, compassionate and nurturing. I'm telling you, someone is mad because you're compassionate. I swear to God. This is what the cards are saying. I feel like, what is this person needs to tender loving care? I feel like somebody needs you and they hate the fact that they need you. Like, it's just, it is what it is. Because you're not attached to people's responses. You're not attached to the outcome. You have the mind of a dolphin. You use 100% of your brain, and that's why you're so fucking powerful. You just understand, like, you know what? Okay, cool. You don't want to talk? Cool. You want to talk? Cool. You want to date? Cool. You don't want to date? Cool. I'm okay either way. Like, I don't, like, I don't want to say I don't care, because that just sounds mean. It's not that you don't care, but it's not that you don't care because you don't have compassion, because you do. You're not a control freak. Okay? You know what I mean? You're authentic. So you understand that people have a right to how they feel and how they respond, you know. So like I said, you're not fake. Like, fake people like to be around other fake people because other fake people, they tell them what they want to hear. You don't do that. And also, because you don't do that, you don't expect that from others. Like, you know, like, okay, if I reach out to this person, if I speak to this person and they tell me something that I don't necessarily want to hear, I'm not going to get mad about that, because I'm not in control of somebody else's response. Like, they are entitled to their own opinion, their own feelings, their own thoughts. I can't say something to someone and expect things to go my way. Like, that's just not the reality of the situation, especially when you are self-aware. If you're self-aware, okay, let me just leave it. If you are self-aware, then you already know how someone is going to respond. So I feel like that's another reason as to why you're not attached to the outcome, because it's like, I already know what the outcome is without wanting to know about it. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it. You're just connected. You just, you know, I'm hearing no expectations, no disappointments. So this is the beauty of not having expectations. And I feel like that's what a real divine person is. Someone who doesn't have expectations, therefore they don't have any disappointments. They just have awareness. They have understanding. And that is it. They understand, if you do this, this will happen. If you do that, that will happen. In terms of frequency wise, if you put out negative energy is going to find its way back to you. So you don't choose to put out negative energy. You choose to put out loving energy, even to those who hate on you. It doesn't mean that you can't cuss someone out, you know, or tell someone about themselves every now and again, to kind of straighten people up. Because sometimes you need to show people, like, I'm a gangster, you know. Just saying, like a spiritual gangster, not a low-life gangster. Okay? So you can, you know, but you also understand, where to, how can I say? I'm trying to think about how I can word this. You know when to give your energy to something and when not to. Okay? Now, it doesn't mean that you don't fall into that trap sometimes, because like I said, when you are of purity, you can absorb people's negativity. So then you may find that you start actually behaving like the people that you're around. Because when you're a healer, you give people your healing energy, but they are damaged. So they don't give you healing energy back. This is why a lot of healers, they're alone, or they have to be alone, because their energy is so powerful. People feed on it and they become drained. And they can't recharge themselves through anyone else, because everybody else is toxic. So they have to purify themselves by being by themselves. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? They have to like regenerate. They have to get their energy back from the sun, back from source, back from the universe, back from the frequencies. They have to spend time alone. You know what I mean? And this is why when you're doing really well, or you're at your brightest, or you're at your shiniest, then people always want to be around you because you have recharged, and then they drain you. But that is just the price of a healer, you know. As they said in Spider-Man, with great power, darling, comes great responsibility, okay? But expect a lot of jealousy. Yeah, the 9 of Cups. I said that you could have Pisces placements, okay? You are good all on your own. You are extraordinarily powerful because, you know, the Cups represents intuition. It also represents love. It also, this is my self-love card. The 9s in the tarot to me, independent cards. So the 9 of Cups to me is self-love. The 9 of Wands, self-defense. The 9 of Swords, self-hate. And the 9 of Pentacles, self-made, okay? So you are self-loved because you are balanced, okay? And people wish that they could be like you. Okay, sorry, 1 second. Oh, good Lord. Always have to bend down because the card's full. People wish that they could be like you. They wish that they could have your balance. They wish that. That's why they envy you. Okay, but they love you at the same time because you're a sweetheart. The Queen of Cups energy is here again. So it could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio that wants to offer love to you, but this person is jealous of you. I'm just gonna just keep it 100, okay? If you're wondering if there's a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio that's jealous, they are. If you are the Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, you're jealous of someone. Could be a Virgo, because someone has worked on themselves. Or they are a beautiful body of work. This is somebody who puts the work, you know, because she's pruning herself in this. So this is somebody who fixes themselves. They're like, you know what? I know that this, that, and the third, so I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this. That's that. Somebody also may want to work something out with you. When it comes to love. Maybe somebody could be working on their jealousy as well. The Queen of Cups. Yeah, the same people that love you hate you. I mean, I can't make it up. And again, the cups represent intuition, creativity, artistry, okay, music. I feel like you've got so many gifts that's just pouring out, darling. Okay, with the gift here. But you know, this is what people need. People need love because they're full of so much hate. Somebody needs to be conditioned. Yeah. This is what people pray for. They be praying for you, darling. Okay? Prayers, honors, and spirit guides. Because they're toxic. I mean, the Queen of Cups. So, or someone hates on you because you're loved, or like I said, because you have self-love. I mean, you genuinely do. But I see somebody here coming in with a love offer because they love you. I just genuinely feel like somebody hates the fact that they love you. Okay, yeah, the fool. They hate the fact that you're free. Like I said, you're free. You're not attached to anything because you understand love and compassion, and you understand that people who are mad or who are hateful or who are mean, they're lacking love. So it's like, well, I'm not going to be hateful and mean towards you because you're already filled with that, darling. Let me pour into you. But you're not going to force it though either. Yeah, the Aquarius energy, the star. Now, somebody definitely also wants to heal something with you. Because like I said, I feel like somebody's just coming into the realization that they're just a hater. I mean, it's like, you can hate on me all you want, darling. It's not going to change, like, they're not going to come out of the 9 of Cups energy. Like, all it is that you're going to bring your cups together and it's going to create the 10 of Cups. So it's almost like someone is like, doesn't want to be happy, or someone like is jealous of the fact that I feel like someone's jealous of the fact that you're not like you're happy, you don't need them, or you don't need attention or people to feel loved because you genuinely love yourself. Like, somebody here is like the embodiment. This is like if self-love was a person, is what I'm getting, okay? The lucky one, I'm telling you, you carry all the luck, darling. You are like a genie, a spiritual genie. Like I said, you have all the luck, all the power, all the everything. The cheerleader, yes, darling. So now people want to cheer you on, or they want to support you. Yeah, the workaholic. I said that you've been working on yourself. Also, you are very adored and loved at work, but also there's people that are jealous. But people are jealous because they just can't do what you do. The cheerleader, but I'm getting that somebody who was very jealous and envious of you, it's like they want to, they have compassion with you. They want to fix something, okay? Or like I said, you're loved, you're working on something, you know, you're just very lucky right now and someone's just mad about that, okay? It is what it is. But you are supported and you are loved no matter what it looks like, okay? Yeah, with the pinup girl and the beauty queen, you look good, darling. You look good, okay? And then what is underneath the beauty queen? Yeah, the crybaby. So that's that person over there that's mad as fuck. I mean, I don't really know what's going on here, okay? I just know that, like, you're loved and you're hated. But love beats hate is what I can see. Because someone could not deny that you're a lovable person. Yeah, indulge. You deserve to be spoiled. Yeah, exactly. The Pisces card was inspired by. You do deserve to be spoiled. You are spoiling yourself. Also, somebody wants to indulge you and they just have to admit that. Stability, feeling safe and secure. Let's pull one more card. It's getting hot in here. Success. Give yourself a round of applause. You made it. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Yeah. So this could also be you becoming very successful at something that you're doing, and because you put a lot of love into your work, like you genuinely love something that you do. You know, like some people, they go to work and they hate it. I feel like you love what you do and it shows, okay? So you're going to be very successful, and you know, like I said, with love comes hate. Somebody's upset because you're a success. I mean, and then we have beauty. It says pretty as a picture because you're beautiful. Attraction, all eyes on you. Selfie, someone is stalking your social media. Exactly. You're very attractive. You're very beautiful, handsome, whatever. So people are jealous because you're beautiful and because you're loving. Or you're being loved. Or this is this person. The person that loves you is jealous of you. I mean, there's no other way that I can say that. But congratulations on your success, darling. Just as I said, that promotion, you are being promoted. Beautiful energy. So I feel like you're getting what you want. When it comes to love and business, whatever you want, darling, because you are the truth. I mean, Miss Amikia, I said that. You are honesty. My hair's pissing me off, people. Okay, so I'm going to go now. But thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. Please don't hesitate to like, share, comment, subscribe. Bye.